Sigma 3. Just the Guardian. Guardian will transition between a host of different combat programs. Try to keep track of which one does what. That gun's got a gun on it. Running Ultra's combat program. I will deal with that in a minute. Missile, huh? Don't get hit by the missiles. Understood. Gotta walk into those, get enough people to walk in at once in order to stop it. Got our add-in here. Bring it over here, or are you just gonna leave it over there? Uh-oh. I missed the bubbles. Ah, we have a red mage. Okay. It was far less of a problem than I thought it was going to be. Down. Oh, hey, look, I got all the garbage things. Congratulations, old friend. Judging by the lack of smoking holes, I'd say you have a natural talent for avoiding laser beams. This is what passes for a straightforward battle in here. Phantom trains, possessed figures, and others Magitech-like machine. Assuming it was real, the realm the Sigmascape is based on must have been highly advanced in both the arcane and mechanical arts. It's truly a pity we cannot identify the test world's origin. Imagine how much we might have learned from such a civilization had we encountered it under different circumstances. But now is not the time for such idle thoughts. The next battle will be the last for this world, and Nero should have strategy to share with us by now. This is it. Final battle to conquer the Sigmascape. We've put together a profile of your next opponent. You've encountered some fantastical foes in here, but this time you'll have the novel experience of fighting an actual person. His name is Kefka, and he's a jester. According to the data, his preferred mode of fooling around didn't just bring the house down, the whole world. Apparently, he found comedy in the tragedies of others, and condemned countless thousands to death for his own amusement. That a jester should bring such misery is almost amusing. Nevertheless, we must treat this villain with all seriousness. His rise to godhood and subsequent rule over a shadowed world is clearly documented in the records. Kefka is a formidable mage, and a cunning one besides. Your tactics must account for both his power and his trickery. Working on a solution, yes? Will it be enough? Enough. Have you ever known me to do anything by halves? Jester's face paint is a mask for his intent. If you only watch the surface, you'll be fighting at a disadvantage. To put it bluntly, Kefka will seek to deceive you. Even as you predict his actions and adjust your position, his true attack will reveal the feint for what it was. This is where things become interesting. I've tuned this monitor to allow me to observe the Sigmascape with greatly enhanced clarity. If I observe a discrepancy between Kefka's behavior and the impending attack, I will endeavor to warn you. The timing will be critical, of course. Confident are you of this strategy? I predict a 50% chance of success. Any delay, however slight, in reacting to his feints will render my warnings all but pointless. Isn't it exciting? There's no safe way to practice this hero. We must test our tactics on the field of battle. Brady's right. I'll lend you all the support I can from this side. Make what preparations you need and head into the Sigmascape. Can't let this jester have the last laugh. It's your destruction. It is the fate of all things. You can always rebuild. New lives will always be born. Fragmented conversation that accompanies Kepta's data. First line. There's no mention of who uttered the reply. Admire this villain. Perhaps. I admire the idea of upsetting the status quo. Go on, champion. I tire of waiting for the fun to begin. Okay, Nero, what's up? Quack, 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 quack! You're ready for Sigmascape V4. I'm gonna queue up, push the ad, and take a quick break. Let's fight Kefka. I wield the greatest power in existence. You may as well be dirt on the bottom of my boots. Or the dirt stuck to the bottom of that dirt. I will destroy everything. I will create a monument to non-existence. This fight's gonna be weird. Whoop, 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 whoop. You know the hardest part of Kefka? Not jamming out the whole time. Graven image. Oh. Ow. Thanks. Ultima Upsurge, huh? I am like dodging nothing. Just a sec. Really? Get burned into that? He likes to do like the opposite of what his... I am the Sigma, I am the Omega. I lost? How can I lose? I just can't believe it. Getting used to like doing the opposite of what the marker does is the hardest part of that fight. Markers say no stand here, mean stand here. Or like a bunch of them. And that's Sigmascape done. Wind up Kefka? I gotta wind up Kefka! I didn't get... Just wind up Kefka. Oh, these are like... Yeah, I don't want them. They're garbage now. Let me in. That's it, isn't it? Use one. Yeah, because I'm awesome. Yep, this contest has been decided. Alpha Group is victorious. The Sigmascape test world will now be erased. Come on. We should go and find Archon. Presumably now we have to go and figure out why Nero just collapsed. I was gonna say get to the next scape, but... Nero? Talk to me, man. Are you hurt? You don't look so good. You could say that. I had a visitor while you were attending your little Ironworks reunion. Omega. Damn it, we should have never left you alone. Not after what happened to Biggs and Wedge. As if I would trail along behind you, like some sniveling lapdog. No, I chose to remain, and behold the results. This was my victory. It was my ingenuity that defeated these foes. Even your precious warrior of light was just another variable in my grand experiments. Alright, Nero. Save your strength. I'll fetch Archon and Alpha, and we can get out of here. Garland. The next round is yours. You can't keep holding back. It's time to unfetter that brilliant mind of yours. To do what must be done. And I'm not just talking about what becomes of Omega. You cannot preach freedom through technology and keep yourself locked up in chains. Yes, hi Amy, it's your desk, we understand. Another battle won. Thy might knoweth yet no bounds, child of man. Lip, the Sigmascape has been terminated. Congratulations, Alpha Group. Congratulations, Archon Shade. Consistent with previous performances, you have once more defeated a foe of vastly superior combat capabilities. I have constructed a theory to explain this phenomenon. In order to conserve life energy, you subconsciously limit your output during standard activity. I have taken this fact into account in calculating your potential, but judging by the wild fluctuation in values, is it possible your limits are exceeded by an unpredictably high degree when engaged in battle? Nope. Current data unreliable. Accuracy of further experiments may be compromised. Recalculations necessary. You will exhibit your full potential, unrestricted by self-imposed limits. Prediction. Placing subject in mortal peril will facilitate the collection of desired data. I appear to be trapped. Hi, Amy. Do you want uppies? Come here. Reveal your power. Let me measure the extent of your existence.
In precisely 180 seconds, I will terminate your life. You are to attempt escape with every last reserve of strength you possess.
Frog.
Alpha, your participation is unnecessary. Do not interfere.
Alpha disagrees with your assessment. Don't fall over there.
Curious. 'Twould seem the circumstances of thy birth taint not the purity of thy life. Seed which all mortals nurture is found within thee too, Alpha.
You somehow click me out of the game?
As for thee, Omega, after the passing of eons, is this truly the extent of thine evolution? I have glimpsed the core of thy wretched existence, and judge that my guidance here is no longer needed. But I cannot fully bend the rules which govern this place. I have reached beyond my strength at the last. But so be it. Such a death becometh thee not.
Nom. He ate my cage.
To slumber shall I betake me for a time. The incarnation I leave with thee will be mine in form, but not in spirit.
Midgard Summer, again, your actions are incomprehensible.
Heed me, empty vessel. Thine all too clumsy effort to draw out that which, by thine own admission, defieth thine understanding, is the very height of folly. Temper thy desire, trust to the results of thine experiments, and when thou hast witnessed these mortals in the fullness of their glory, then mayest thou determine if the prize thou seekest is thine for the taking.
Amy, can you stop clicking things on my keyboard?
Acknowledged. Attempt to artificially elicit potential has failed. Tend to your injuries, Alpha Group, and prepare for the next round of testing.
Archon. Alpha. I need your help. It's Nero. It would seem we all have a tale to share. But not here. Come on, we're leaving.